Effective stretch marks oil. Today we are making an effective stretch marks oil. If you have been suffering from stretch marks, you need to try out this oil and make sure you come back here and give me your review. So here is our work area, well sanitized with my 70% alcohol. I always emphasize on sanitizing your work area, very important. Now this is my scale and this is a container. I am making a very small quantity, sorry for that. I am making a very small quantity, 30 mils only. So I'm going to be giving you the percentage of the ingredients. Then at the end of the video, I'm going to be showing you how I drafted out the formula. So if you are new to our channel, do well to join the glowing family by subscribing to our channel and also turn on the notification bell. With that, you will not miss any of our videos uploaded. Now our very first ingredients we're gonna be using is our python fat. This is refined python fat. There is also raw python fat, which is more preferred than this one. So if you can lay your hand on the raw python fat, then that will be better. The raw python fat is more effective, but the smell is somehow unacceptable. But you can do away with the smell by using fragrance or use carrier oil. Then you can do away with the smell. So I'm going to be using 30% of my python fat. I have drafted out the formula in a way that this oil will be very effective. Like I have chosen some of the most effective stretch mark oil. We are doing pro mixing, so I'm going to be using 30%. So I'm going to be putting everything in this container. Then oh okay, yeah, I'm getting it. Good. This is my 30% of python fat. Our very next ingredient is a shalom stretch marks. This is it. I actually brought this from home, so while transporting it spilled, then it destroyed the container like this, but I think you can still see the mark. You see it destroyed the label like this. You can see the label is soaked with oil. So this is our shalom stretch mark. Shalom stretch mark is a stretch mark oil that is very effective also, and the python fat we just used is also very effective. So we're gonna be using 30% of our shalom stretch mark as well. Please, if you want to join our skincare training, do well to contact us through the WhatsApp number you are seeing on your screen. You can see the container is sealed. I need to peel it off. So join us on WhatsApp, please. If you are contacting us on WhatsApp, then you should be contacting us for our training or to buy any of our products, and not to ask me questions on YouTube. Questions on YouTube should be asked here on YouTube. It is not fair. Okay, so I'm going to be using 30% of my shalom stretch marks. I'm using my scale here, so I'm giving you a percentage so that if you want to prepare a large batch, you know what you are doing. Okay, that's it. I have gotten 30% of our shalom stretch marks. Our very next ingredient is Larissa stretch mark remover oil. See, this one is also whitening as it is written on the container. As you can see, you see Larissa whitening and stretch mark remover oil. So we're gonna be using 20% of this oil. It is also effective. Like I said, I took my time to come out with products that are effective so that when you use them, you're gonna see result. Okay, please, when you watch a video like this, do well to like, comment. Even if you will not share, at least like and comment. That will help YouTube to push this video to a lot of people. Then it will help our channel to grow as well. Then it will encourage us to do more. So like I said, I'm using 20% of this. Okay, this is it. I have gotten it. 20% of our Larissa stretch mark. Our very next ingredients we're gonna be using is our anti-stretch mark ampoules. This is Skin Doctor. I have the whole pack here. I think I'll shift this so that I can show you. I think I've shown you in most of my videos. This is it. Don't mind about this one, okay? So this is it. It is green in color. Herbal Skin Doctor. You see, this is our stretch mark ampoule. So we're gonna be using 10% of this. So I bought a whole pack. I have a lot of packs here, so I don't do with that even in my formulation. So we're gonna be using just 10% of it. Sorry for the spilled. So this is it. Okay, I'll have to turn it. So Herbal Skin Doctor anti-stretch mark. Can you see it? Can you see it? Anti-stretch marks ampoules. When you are formulating your whitening lotion, cream or butter, always make sure that you put this into it. In case there's any ingredients that will provoke stretch mark, then this will help to prevent that from happening, okay? So like I said, we are using 10%, so you just have to break it and be careful so that you will not wound yourself. You see, yeah, there is a mark there already. Oh, I've put in a little much. Yes, I've put in a little much. I've put like kind of 15%. You know, this happens sometimes when you're doing formulation, but it's okay because there are some powders that if you go ahead of the percentage, it will cause destruction on your skin. Please, so always be accurate. Like I always tell you, when I make a mistake, I tell you don't do it. I've allowed this one because it doesn't have any effect on the skin. When you're using your powders like your Arbutin, your glutathione, your salicylic acid, please, they have a certain percentage to use. Don't go above them, okay? So our very next ingredients we're going to be using is our propylene glycol. Our propylene glycol is very important. This is what will help in the penetration. That means when you apply this oil on your skin, it's gonna help. This will help the oil to penetrate into your skin. Propylene glycol doesn't have a particular packaging because it comes in big containers. So those that sell it, they now distribute it in smaller quantities depending on your demand. So this is the one I bought. I mostly get 1 liter. So this is the one I have now. I think it's half liter. So we're gonna be using 10%. The reason why I'm using 10% because I want this oil to really penetrate the skin. I didn't want to use 5%. So I want it to penetrate the skin really well. Let me on my scale. So we're gonna be using 10%. That's perfect. That is 10%. So I use this container because I'm making just 30 mils of this. So I don't want to use a very big container. Here I just have to cover it and take my time and shake it very well. So I was formulating just 30 mils. So you take your time and shake it very well. It will mix. The propylene glycol will also help in the binding, in the mixture, to mix uniformly. Take your time and you shake it really well. I will do most of the shaking off camera, then I will be back to show you the result. So here is our effective stretch marks oil. It is super effective. If you have been suffering from stretch mark, you need to try out this. then come here and give me your review. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn the notification bell. Also like, comment, and if possible share. And if you want to follow us on all our social media handles, do where to follow us on TikTok through the link in the description box, then Facebook and Instagram as well. All the links are there. You can also go through our previous videos and watch them, and you're gonna find interesting video. This is our effective stretch mark oil. It is super effective. Try it out and give me your review. Thank you, and see you in my next video.